What's up, fellow weirdos of the internet, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Ray Rodingwell and I'm a special effects artist, costume designer, character designer, and character actor, and I am here to talk about my favorite thing. So earlier last week on my Instagram, if you're not following me, make sure you are at @RayRodingwell_FX. I posted an old photo, like 2 years old, of a photo shoot I did of this vampire look, and a lot of people really liked it and wanted to see a tutorial on it, so ask and you shall receive. It's kind of this like cool Victorian, like Marie Antoinette style vampire. I have like the heart-shaped blush on my cheeks and lots of pink and mauve-y hues in the makeup, but obviously super cool spooky vampire going on. So I'm gonna show you how I do the hair and we'll go into the makeup. I'm gonna do the makeup a little bit differently than I did when I first made this character. I feel like I've just learned a lot of different techniques since then, and a lot of it will improve the look of this, in my opinion. So if that's something that you want to see, then make sure you stick around. Before we get too far into this video, I want to give a quick shout out to AWKWARDSUPERVILLAIN. She is such an amazing character actor and character designer. If you're unfamiliar with who she is Scary Mary at the Queen Mary haunted house, and just the way she acts and moves is really impressive, and she's so dedicated to her characters. She never breaks it. She's always so into it, and like very physical acting. Like she's covered in bruises during haunt season, and even outside of haunt season she's making all of these different characters, and she's like killing it on TikTok and doing all this stuff. So super big shout out to her. If you want, you should definitely give her a follow, show her some love, because she's the bomb for sure. I'm not a hairstylist, so what I'm going to be doing is like super basic. I think if I can do it, anyone can do it. And I don't really know exactly how accurate it is to whatever era I'm visioning this character is in, but it gets the message across that it's old and elegant and glam. So really what I'm doing is I'm just gonna make like a nice big poof up here, so there's gonna be some teasing, and then once that's ready and bobby pinned, we're gonna go and do some really simple curling at the bottom. We want it to be like super tight ringlets, so we're gonna go in with one of the, I don't really know what the number is on this, but it's a thin one. Does it say on here? Probably not. First things first though, we gotta do some teasing. So like I said, I'm really not a hairstylist. I'm kind of just like doing whatever. I have it parted. It's probably not even like a super perfect, oh, it's not that bad, hey. Just parting sections and taking a comb and just back combing a little bit. Doing hair is not easy. My arms are like already sore. Okay, so I just did like a super quick like pinning job, and by quick I mean bad. Okay, so it's gonna be a little different because back when I first did this I had longer hair, and you could see this whole business, you could see it a lot better because it was so long. So the aesthetic is gonna change just a little because it's gonna be a little shorter. So I've got my little curling iron here. So I'm just gonna take like small little sections, like 1/2 inch, and just start curling. If you don't know how to curl hair, I'm sorry. This is not really like a super in-depth tutorial on how to do this. And release. Oh, that's so tiny. And then we've got this like little ringlet, and then I'm gonna try to shield the rest of my hair from this. And I'm just gonna spray it so I don't have to worry about it becoming unraveled. So I'm really quick gonna curl these little pieces. So this is the hair. Like I said, if I can do it, y'all can do it. It's really not much, just a little bit of trial and error. So even though I just spent time putting these curls in, I am going to clip them back. Oh, work. This is a look right here, if I ever did see one. All right, so here are my lenses. Unfortunately, I don't know where I got these from. I think I Googled like werewolf contact lenses because I was gonna do a werewolf look that I never ended up doing. And these popped up and I really liked them. And I like them for this look instead of having like the red mini scleras in. I feel like these are a little, are a little prettier. And when I was thinking of this character, I wasn't thinking as much of a scary vampire. I was thinking more like Interview with a Vampire, where their eyes are kind of like, the color of them is like a little more enhanced and they're a little more haunting but pretty. I don't really like doing these types of characters. I like doing like big, super scary ones, but I guess it's not bad to mix it up every once in a while. This look, we're not going to be using my airbrush, so anyone that has felt a little bit left out because my last two looks have involved an airbrush, fear not, we will just be using paint. I am going to be using alcohol paint. You can use whatever paint you have available to you. I just like alcohol paint because you can really dilute the color and have it look like it's sitting under your skin instead of on top of it. Because really what we're going to do is we're going to try to mimic a new skin tone without it just being like a one color skin. So the goal for this color scheme is that kind of undead look. So very pale with some like gray washes and a little bit of blue, and just kind of like all of like the blood has drained from your face. So everything is very pale, very gray. And then on top of that, we'll go in and do like some of the beauty makeup and stuff. I'm not super good with beauty makeup. I dabble. I've done makeup on clients and stuff before, but it's not really like my forte. So the beauty makeup on this isn't going to be anything like extravagant that you've never seen before. So just keep that in mind. We're kind of just doing whatever. So this is going to be a lot of spattering, some like cotton wedges and some chip brushes, things like that to emulate skin. As I have mentioned before, your skin is not one color. You have lots of undertones, and you know, lots of people have like red in their skin and blues and yellows and stuff like that. So we're gonna try to emulate as realistic of skin as we possibly can. So I'm gonna go in with a bit of a gray base, and I'm going to be using the gray from my Necromania palette from Skin Illustrator, and I'm going to be going in with this textured sponge. I'm gonna go in with my chip brush, and I've made sure to coat it with a good amount of alcohol so that everything is very under the skin. So you see how we're getting that breakup of color going along here? Kind of getting more of a human skin tone, but very pale, very undead-like. And of course, we can always go back with some of those gray colors with our chip brush. So now I'm gonna add some quick little veining, and then we're gonna go into the beauty makeup, and then we'll kind of go from there and see if there's anything else that I want to add. So I'm pretty happy with all of that. Now we can go in and start doing some of the makeup-y parts, the beauty parts. So a lot of the colors that I'm going to be using are going to be from the NYX Beauty School Dropout palette. So there's this really great, like, cool tone contour. So I'm just going to pat that across. Like I said, we want her dead but hot. I'm gonna go in with this cheek color, and we're gonna kind of do like a rough looking heart. So I'm gonna go in with the lips, and with the lips I did this kind of like gradient effect. This is all about like a very like messy vamp look. And it kind of goes into like a gradient effect from like this like light peachy pink color into a red, into a deep red, into a black. These are the lips. It's really just supposed to be kind of like I just drank some blood and I'm a little messy kind of lip look. It's not supposed to make her lips look super big and like luscious. They're supposed to look like she just drank someone's blood. So this is kind of that vibe that I like. Really quick, I'm gonna add some red underneath my eyes, like my eyeliner, and then we'll go in and do the eyeshadow. I don't know why red is always my go-to. It just makes every look I have more like ravenous and like animalistic or something. I don't know. There's something about it and I really like it. So I always end up putting red eyeliner with a lot of my characters. Now I'm gonna go in with my eyeshadow palette. I don't really have much of a rhyme or reason for what I'm doing. I'm just kind of going in with lots of like mauve-y pinks and reds, just to kind of go with the rest of this look. Lenses are so pretty. Okay, the very last special effectsy thing that I'm gonna do with this look is I'm going to add in some furrowed brow lines. And I do it all the time. I just like it. Okay, just let me live my life. I'm just gonna add them really quick around here just to kind of give it a little bit more of like a spooky factor to it. That's what I'm talking about. See? That just makes it so much better, right? Maybe it doesn't. I think it does. I think that makes it look so much better. Just like ups the spooky factor a little. Kind of just is like, she just kind of always looks like she's mad at you. I love that. Ooh, I love it. All right, so this is pretty much the look. Oh, actually, I need to fix these. These got a little messed up because of the way I stuck them to my head. So let me fix that really quick and then we'll be done. All right, so this is the finished look. I have a little bit of a lisp right now because of my teeth. I made these really quickly with polymorph plastic. I added some paint down here on my chest, added some veining because I wasn't exactly sure how far down the costume went, so I just saved that for the end. Obviously my collar is a little bit on the dirty side thanks to all of my years being Helga, but I mean, still looks good. Still is a pretty solid character. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy me, if you enjoy my channel, please feel free to subscribe. You can like and leave a comment on this video, and don't forget to push the notification bell so you never miss a single upload. Have an awesome day, guys, and I will see you in the next video.